What's up, everybody? Smirky the Gamer here. Today, we're gonna be trying Ancient Cities. I've been playing it the last couple of weeks. I'm loving it. Um, it's very complicated type of game. Even though there's not like a ton of content, there's enough here to keep you pretty busy. Let me show you where we're starting in the Mesolithic. Right at the time, shortly before they go into the Neolithic. That way we can get into farms and stuff. But I just want to kind of show y'all kind of how I get started. Uh, and we'll just see how far I can get. This is the That's Mine tribe because I plan on taking, like, all of this is mine. Anything that these people have are mine around me. We'll be raiding for sure on this playthrough. They have grain, but we can't farm yet. So, but anyways, that's mine. All right, let's get back in here. This right here is the best spot. I'm telling you. It's in. I think it's in France. I'm not sure, but where it hits with these, where they connect right here, it's one of the only ones that they actually connect the three rivers. And so you'll have an abundance of fish. Right here, you have pretty much all of the animals come through here at some point. You have a little bit of mountains here, so you even get the mountainous animals that you can hunt. This is a very good spot. And even if, like, even through any of these areas here, like this whole area is pretty decent. So we are going on expert mode. All right, let's get into it. When I play, I like to, as you can see, we don't have much, and I didn't like skip around until I got a good tribe. I just kind of went with what they gave us, which we don't. Our tribe isn't super great, but we'll make them great. All right, so we can start with the hide. Excuse me. We have log storage, hay storage. We'll be needing a lot of hay here, or straw or whatever, pretty soon. The dryers are nice to have because they help with your skills and whatnot, but I find that I don't even use them till like maybe later on. I just kind of let the people eat raw stuff because until you get going, like with farms and this and that and whatever, you can face yourself having a famine pretty quick. So if you turn these off, you can build them and then like just turn them off when you see that you're here. Let me pop the storage up. If you see here, this here is the resource window. You click that, and you can see all your resources, knowledge window, and your group window. This is just like a quick, so you don't have to come over here and do it. You can just click it here. All right, they gave us 70 fish, 12 hide. The only mod I'm using right now is the torch mod by Lily. Uh, I believe she made it, but you can get it off Steam, and it's pretty cool. It actually helps a lot, and it makes it feel more lived in your area, if you get what I mean. You don't have to keep throwing these up everywhere. Alright. Okay. Yeah, we don't have much. The most important things you want to get out right away are the fireplace, at least one. Because we don't have very many people right now, I don't think. 14, that's not very many. So yeah, at least one of these, and then you want to do a couple of the offerings and a couple graves just to get them all squared away. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's pop up our... We want to do the houses and the fireplace first. Oh, hey, let me look at this. I think we're gonna... Alright, if I look around, that's where the rivers connect. Um, plenty of reed. Like I said, if you, it's hilly enough and rocky enough that you're gonna get a lot of the other animals here as well. Let's look for some resource. Yep, bingo. I think that's rosebuds right there. We got horses to hunt. Now, when you go to hunt, well, I'll explain that in a minute. Yeah, honeycomb, plenty of wood. Um, well, little stutters there. Yeah, I left the FPS counter up just so y'all can kind of see kind of what FPS I'm getting here and there. This game isn't fully optimized on the FPS yet, but it's not like they don't know what they're doing. They're just trying to make the game available to more people. So hopefully they get it all squared away. I know it's something they're working on. So, but anyways, more honeycomb. This looks like a really good spot. Yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't take this spot. With my FPS, I normally go from, I can drop all the way from like in the 20s to staying in the 60s. It just varies on what you're doing, if you're moving around, how many people you have, you know, etc. Alright, let's see. Let's get back closer to this. I want to be kind of close to this where they connect here. And I think we have to keep in mind eventually we're going to have farmland. Because I think we could stay here and be resourceful enough. And just be very picky on who we let into the tribe and try to start getting people who are going to up our... up the woodworking, stoneworking, and architecture is pretty much, we don't even have architecture right now. So, how we do that? So anyways, so to keep in mind when we go farming, we're gonna need farmland, and we don't really want to have too many of these rocks and stuff where we're trying to farm. So what we'll end up doing is try to catch a spot that, okay, so like if we put our stuff here, our houses and stuff, you know, around this area here, we could actually box this in pretty well. Even if we had to keep going and just have that, we'll just put the fields where they kind of intersect that. But we could have quite a bit of farmland right here eventually, and it would be quite close to where we're staying. So let's go ahead and pop it down. So let's see, go in here, and we're gonna throw down the fireplace. We want a lot of level land, and sometimes this land can look level, but it's not, you know, really level. So you gotta watch out for little hills and stuff like that. That's another thing with the farm. We don't want like a lot of these roots in it. It will definitely mess stuff up. Okay, let's see. Thinking like here. We'll start here. Eventually I'll put 2 fireplaces up, but for right now. Also, this is my first time playing on the expert mode, so I don't know how mad everybody's gonna get. So let's drop 2 of these down. We'll wait on the grave for right now. Excuse me. And we'll put these houses, I'm gonna put kind of away, just because I want to make, for when we start building the straw huts and whatnot, I want to be able to get it as close to the fireplace as possible. So let's stick these guys kind of. You see how that goes red? That's what I'm talking about. You gotta watch the landscape, because sometimes it looks like it's level, but it's not. Let's just put these guys. Now I'm gonna put these down like this, but I'm not gonna have. This is where your priorities come in, right? So depending on your priority, that's That's how fast they'll build it. On some of these, I'll put them on fast, but then I pause them. That way my workers can catch up to themselves. So we'll start with one. And my people were going to get angry, I'm sure, because I'm so slow on this sometimes, but excuse me. Let's try to get it going. Okay, another thing you want to do before you do anything else, we have 14 people, one of them's elderly. We can do mats. Well, no, we can't. Okay, this isn't a very good leader, but it is what it is. We're only gonna knock this up one for now, and then our communal task we're gonna bump up one. That way, if somebody's done in their group, they can move to another group and help out. So, okay, we don't have tools for wood chopper group right now. We don't have. I don't believe we have the knowledges for that. So let's get a couple of crafting groups, fishing group. We're gonna want. Oh, we're gonna want a few gathering groups and a hunter group. Let's see if that's enough. So how I do it is I like to do tools. Tools are important, so I have it high. Okay, yeah, we actually do have the tools for the wood choppers, so we could actually do that. I'm only gonna make about 5 of these. I want to make about, for right now, about 15 of these until we get to farming, because we'll never have more than we'll never have 15 hunters probably. And then these we'll do like within 10, not a lot. And you always want to give limits, that way they're not wasting your materials. So, alright, so tools, and then we'll have another one that does rope. I used to put these together, rope and sticks, but I find that it's nice having them separated. I mean, when you get more people, it's easier to have them separated, but just start off with something like that. And then you want sticks. This is gonna make your fine sticks for all your crafting. I'm just gonna do like 80 of them. And we're just gonna keep them on one for now on all 3 of those. I'll come back to the fisher in a minute. I normally put like 2 or 3, but you want to have a food. So these guys will basically go out and get any type of food item they can find. We probably won't get clams, but as you saw, we'll get plenty of honeycomb. But anyway, let's get. I probably won't ever get 40 of these, but I don't want to do that. Actually, I may not. Actually, I'm not even gonna get these because I'll wait until we have farming. Because if it's limited supply around here, I don't want to take them all. Okay, your fruit. I'm gonna go 50 for now. I highly doubt we'll get any of these, but on the hazelnut though, I like to do this a little higher, not 1200 for sure, because then you won't have any in that season. That's normally more than enough, and they actually they waste quite a bit of it, so keep an eye on that. I let them do mats on honeycomb because it don't last very long. On here, I normally do around, 30 to 40. We'll go 30 because this is another item that wastes a lot. These I like to keep around 100 to 200. We're pretty small, so I'll go 100 right now, but we are going to be adding people relatively quick. These can be forever because they're just roots. I mean, infinite forever. Alright, these I like to keep it down to like 50. because we don't want to lose everything. And then infinite on that. So that's our food. And we won't be going after food. We won't be going after the wheat or the flats right now until we start needing it. Okay, then we move on to fiber. Okay. We'll keep one on for right now, but we might need to bump them up. Actually, I might. Let's see how many people we got left. I like to keep 100 of those going at all times. What's next? Yeah, fiber. Okay, your woodsman. These are the folks that will go out and get you your logs and sticks. For our logs, we're going to keep it around 30 and infinite on sticks for now. Let's see how many we got left, and then we'll start adding people to these. Okay, stone mason. I know they're not stone masons, but I guess they kind of are. All right, we'll have these guys get all of this, and we'll even have them start getting clay, even though we don't need a lot of it right now. Eventually, we'll put it on a separate clay gather. Infinite on those for now. Nah, we'll do like 1500 for now. These you'll never get a lot of, but you know, you want enough. These I like to keep between 15 and 20. And the clay for now, we're just gonna keep it at like a 200 mark, just to have enough for repairs on our stuff. Alright. Stonemasons. And I'll have to go through and adjust how important these are eventually. We are going to need a couple more gathering groups. One for reed. And you can always reduce this. Like, how you can pause it if you got plenty of reed or if you don't need the reed or whatever. But I find it's easier to like have different people doing different stuff. Let's keep them at 125 for now. And this guy's gonna be our straw. Keep it about like that. Actually, we need straw. And I just do like a between 6 and 800 until I need more. Okay. Oh wait, we need one more gathering group. And this is gonna be for the bones and hide. It's not as important as everything else, but it is important when you're using, you know, leather huts and whatnot. 15, and then we'll do 30. Whoa. Oops. 30. 30 bones and hide. Alright, so how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we'll do 12, 12. We'll do 2 fishermen right now. And just see how that does. And we'll do the same with the hunter as well. The thing is, we're not going to have enough people for all the positions. Okay, you want to adjust this real quick. You don't want them getting the smallest animals around, because then you won't get herds and stuff running around. Oh, and also, you don't want them to hunt everything. So, by default, they'll hunt all of this unless you highlight certain ones. So, we'll have them highlight. We'll highlight these guys, and I don't know if these guys haven't come around yet. Could do horses. Okay, so I think for now we're just gonna go like that. And as time goes by, you'll start seeing especially around harvest time, you'll start seeing these herds of wild animals coming around your place, and that'll kind of give you another idea what you should be hunting. If you see a lot of one species, hunt that species down, a bit, and then move on to the one that's beefed up since then. So let's see if we got everything. Tools, rope, stick, fisher, food, fiber, woodsman, stone masons, wheat straw, bone hunter. I think that's good. We'll have to bump these up, straw and whatnot eventually, and probably this one. Actually, I'm going to do that right now on the woodsman. Besides the hunter, the woodsman, and fishers, the rest of them, and these people you want to bump up to food gatherers. We'll see how that goes. See how fast we can get people in. Alright. Let's see. Am I turned around? Okay, yeah, there's. Pause. We have. Okay. Let's see what happens. Also, there may be crashes, here and there. I've noticed that, later on in the game, once you get into farming and stuff like that, I seem to always have a crash. It's not a big deal as long as you save, and it's pretty good at auto saving. So I mean, basically, you just reload and continue. It's not a huge deal, but it does happen. So if it does happen, just keep that in mind that that's what happened. So, all right. They say not to go in fast mode and stuff like that, but until we start getting people, there's not really a lot we can do until they start growing the little town. Let's see what they do. Oh, you want to do the clear area, you want to kind of do it close to where you're at, and I'm going to actually do it where we plan on doing the, wrong one, there we go. Already nighttime. No fire. We have an adult. Yeah, I've never played on expert, so I don't know how quick they're gonna get mad. Can't get clams. A lot of those, it says they can't get them, but it's just because they're not in season. So just gotta give it some time. This episode, I just want to get our basics squared away. Couple of houses, get our fire going, make sure that our food and everything is in an okay place, and then we'll call it there. So I'm not sure how long I'll be playing, but we'll definitely get the foot in the door. As you can see, it now that I'm on fast and they're moving around a lot more with everything going, it's FPS is definitely taking a drop. Not a huge drop. This is still definitely playable, but and also I'm on high settings, or the highest settings. So I don't have the best computer, but it's not a piece of junk either, so look how detailed everything is. Like even with that shadow, you just got your guy working back and forth. What's on his back? What was that? Oh, he's okay. He's carrying it on his back. There. All right. Yeah, they're already getting angry. So let's reduce this. Oh, looks like he's gonna let us bump it up one here. So we're doing okay. Just a line of ants. I don't know why they're going way over here. Oh, they're sitting down way over there. Okay, they won't do that once the fire comes up. That they'll be hanging around a lot more. Where we're building there. They're not very happy at all. Unhandy, that's not good. Should have that fire up any minute. There it goes. Alright, so now we have the offering and we have the fire up. I'm gonna go ahead and unpause the other offering. This will help with, this can make the difference between if your people leave you or not, because you don't have enough of what they want. So their prayer, religion, important. Alright, so we're gonna unpause. Just keep it moving. We eventually we will put up storage areas. We won't worry about that right now though. What are we looking like on? Yeah, we can't even put the pits in and stuff yet. So we do need a couple more migrants to pop in anytime would be good. And I'm not gonna be too picky on them starting off, basically because I need the labor force. This lady's very upset. The graphics on this game are pretty amazing, I think. See if we can see some fish. Here we go. Got the fish. Two, three, four. There's quite a bit of fish. Oh man, look at this. Yeah, we'll do okay here for a while, I believe. Anytime you need to get back to your village and you don't feel like scrolling all the way over there, you just double click and it'll pop you back over. This one built? Yeah, it's good. I don't think we have enough for that one, but oh, didn't mean to do that. Let's go ahead and pop up the hide maker. Of course, we'll do 2, but only 1 will be built right at the moment. Can't build any of that stuff yet. Very, very basic on our building. The first one there by the fish. That's just for like basic housing and stuff. Yeah, doesn't look good. This is prime real estate. I mean, it has a little bit of everything, so shouldn't struggle too much. Okay, we're looking good on everything. Ropes are looking good. Not many hazelnuts coming in right now. It's not super great. trying to get. I want them to collect the straw because I want to be able to immediately put up straw huts and stuff. And we'll probably unlock the bigger hut by the time that we finish building 3 or 4 of these. So I'll end up not building a couple of these and then just go straight to the straw hut until we get the Neolithic. And then that will be the prime building. Not enough pine sticks. Let's see here. Let's get this guy, one more guy. He's jumping around, that's why it's doing that. That was weird. I know there's deer, but yeah, we might as well. We know for sure there's horses here because we saw them. So if we let that population build, we can just let it build, you know, take about half. Let them build again, take about half, and then we always have bingo. Here we go, migrants. What do we got? Well, yeah, we'll be taking these folks for their basic architecture. Even though she's feeble or whatever that is. What is that? Yeah, feeble. The green right here. That's how much she'll be adding to our tribe. So we'll definitely be taking these folks. So now we can do the pits, baskets, and the straw, the little straw houses. If we build the pits, and we kind of like, because we're gonna need them anyways. If we build them, that will put our that will build it up enough to where I think we can jump to the straw huts and whatnot pretty quick. So, we need rope or plant fiber for these. Yeah, we can drop a couple of these down. And I normally drop them on the opposite side of where my houses are going to be, in between my houses and the farmland. So we'll need more than this, but for right now, I just want to get I would like to get the meat and whatnot, put in those immediately. And then we'll put in some pits alongside it. And that'll be for all of our other, like hazelnut, whatnot. That's all we, rosehip. Or was that rosebud? Rosehip, yeah. Okay, they got that done pretty quick. Okay, so in this one we'll put raw meat. In this one we'll put cooked fish. Or, put in the raw fish for now until we start cooking it or drying it, and then we'll change that. Not enough plant fiber. Okay, we're gonna bump this one back down to 1. Go to our fiber, hit 2. Get these guys getting that stuff. Now that they have a couple of those built though, I can actually throw in some pits. So let's do that. Hit Alt and scroll on your mouse wheel to turn the item. Let's go with that for now. And I'm not gonna pause any of these. I will bump them up though. I find that on the priority, even if on these, it's not like, sometimes if I have it on the lower priority, they take longer to rebuild those versus if I have it higher. So, and this is when they repair them is what I mean. Not building it right now, but it should unlock a few more options for us. Okay, while they're doing that, I'm also gonna get, this is when we're gonna start getting a little bit of the storage going. We'll go with 3 of these, but I'll have them build 2 right now, or 1, no, 2. Okay, we got some pits done here. Let's get what we have now. So hazel. What else do we have? No rose hip. Looks like that's it for now for what's ready to go. So on these other ones, I know we had fruit earlier, so let's go ahead and put that in. And then mushrooms, roots, and whatever else we need. Okay, this one's ready, so we'll put this cooked meat when it's ready. We'll unpause these 2. Haystacks are done. Begin with the fine sticks. Oh, it's because it. Why are you not making more? Just a juggling game, pretty much. Alright, so now we will put mushrooms in this one. We will put pine cones in this one. We will put roots in this one. That'll be enough for now till we start getting into farming and whatnot. Okay, we unlock the wattle fencing. Won't worry about that till we start farming. There's plenty of sticks. I don't know why this guy is taking so long. Yeah, we gotta get the housing. Alright. So let's look at what we have going on so that way we can bump that back down. Looks like we need more migrants. Well, let's see how it goes. Not very happy. All right. can start building some of these though for now. I don't like them, but they're cheap. And it's better than nothing for your people. Bump it on high. This is so that people don't start getting mad and leave. Temporary shelter. So they're just clearing out the area for us. And then they'll start building each one. See here. See on these, I think it just takes regular sticks, so it's not. They want all the regular sticks. So let's try. Keep that at 1. I thought I had already changed it again, but I guess I did not. So. They're not happy. But they're not so unhappy that they're gonna leave yet. There we go. First one going up. Like I said, these aren't the best, but they're better than nothing. Now once they finish building a few of these, I think we might be able to go to the next best straw hut, which will basically take the place of these eventually. But see how we're looking on. Okay, they're angry about the work hours, but it's a basic work day, so I'm not gonna be able to do much about that. 29% without housing, so we will have to build maybe 2 more of these. Not with our hay, our little straw ones back here. That should be enough to satisfy everybody for a few. Did they ever get these done? No. Still a little ways from completion. I need to get this fish put up somewhere. Find sticks and rope. You'll find that not having enough of that is the main problem you're gonna run into starting off. Basically fiber. Because without the fiber, you don't. That's like one of the most important resources. Without fiber, there's no way you can progress. Excuse me. Goodness. We played 1 in-game year. So I understand why people would be angry a year with no appropriate housing. I would be pretty angry as well. I know I can do the wood chopper, but instead of making a new task, I'm just gonna wait, because we can have our the people gathering get the logs for now. Okay, they're not great, but they're not terrible. And that's gonna put us up to 20. A few people are getting hungry. Yeah, we may lose people, but it is what it is right now until we can get it going. We will take this time to go ahead and pop a couple of. Wow, it's really laggy there. Let's do it kind of over here. Five should be more than enough for 20 people as of right now, I would think. And you definitely don't want to give your people too many tasks to do, which I may be doing right now, but I'm just trying to get it all situated, and then once it's situated, then they can kind of sit back and relax. Okay, basket ready. Fish in this one. Okay. In this one we will actually have the honey, and I'm gonna lock that honey down for now. Okay. We don't have enough vine sticks to put up the dryer. That's what I was thinking about. Go ahead and getting the dryer up next. There it is. But we don't have enough vine sticks for that right now. I guess I could bump him up one. So I'm gonna pause this so I can finish building that. See what I mean by giving them too much to do? Like they're trying to get both of these done. They both take the same resource. And if you're low on resource, they have, you know, they kind of like split it between them, which isn't enough to get anywhere. So, what's wrong with this? Leather. We can leave that one. Because as soon as this is done, they'll throw a leather on there within a day. That'll be done. So, 51 fish, and we only have 2 fisherwomen getting it done. There we go. So that is complete. Let's go ahead and get this going. And they instantly threw one on, as you see there. Boom, instantly. Alright. Looking good so far. Let's take another look at our housing here. 20%, that's not too bad. When these are complete, that should be, we should be good on that. That rain. Okay, we can do medium benches. You want to do things like this for one, it helps with people being angry. I feel like it does. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not, but it also looks good, and people can share their thoughts and ideas. So let's go ahead and pop one of those up. And skills, it helps with the skills, so why not, right? And you'll see him already sitting on it, enjoying it. Perfect. How many graves? Did they get all the graves done? Yeah. Yeah, we're looking good there. That's definitely one thing you want to get done relatively quick, because if they start dying off and you don't have them, you're going to have a lot of problems. So everything looks like it's going to be alright. The hazelnut really pulls you through though, man. When you're low on everything else, yeah, we need to start getting this stuff cooked. I wonder if we could reduce to 1. And that will help us get these other ones filled in. Also, I wanted to bump up the food gatherer by 1. Okay, that's only looking for leather, so we can now, I think we can get away with a couple of dryers. Pause that one for now. There we go. Done already. We can immediately throw fish on that. Now that that one's done, we can pop over to the next. And of course you're going to want more than one, that way you can keep up with demand. Because you may have 30 fish, but if they're all set on a rack, it ain't doing you no good. Okay, another fish. I like this rock. This will be our storage area eventually on this side, I think. Oh, the other one's ready. And we will throw meat on this one. There we go. See how that does us. Looking good on everything. So many people still don't have a house. 14%. More leather. Also, we need to adjust our... I almost thought it was going to crash right there, but this bone guy, we need to make sure that he is getting hides and whatnot to us. I would like one more batch of migrants to stroll through. Okay. I wonder if I build a couple more of the straw huts, if that will bump me up to the net straw hut. Because we definitely want to upgrade our housing for everybody's benefit. Man, they work. They're they're pretty efficient. All right, bone knives. Let's go. Okay. We're gonna go into our tools, and I know he's making a lot, but it's few, so he should be able to handle the workload, I would think. We're just gonna have him do like 5 of these for now, just so we have them, just so they're being used. All right, we'll just kick it back up on some speed. Should be getting relatively close to our housing problem not being a problem. Then I gotta watch out for the straw. Eventually we'll have to, with the straw huts and everything, we'll run out of in our area. So we'll have to specifically basically grow wheat um, to keep up with straw demand. And I'll go through that more when we start getting to that point. But I believe this game is also, it's made by Uncasual. I'm not real sure, but you guys should definitely go check this out on Steam. Like I said, there's a lot more than what there was at the beginning. I wasn't there at the beginning. I'm relatively new to it, but I do know that they added a whole lot of stuff within the last year or two or whatever. But and it seems like they're always, like, since the full release, they're definitely listening to feedback. So I don't know if they're implementing the feedback, but I definitely know that they're responding to it. So, and that's better than nothing. Alright, let's get, okay, we're looking good on hazelnuts, but you see how quick they're decaying here. That's not good. So I could actually probably reduce the amount, but I won't right now. Because these are going to go bad either way. So they say they're hungry, but just go eat. We got 19 honey. That's getting bad too. We'll probably open the honey on the next episode. Just let them get it done. Okay, our housing problem is over for right now. It's not the best housing, but it will do. As you can see, it doesn't give, it's negative 27% sleep. I mean, it doesn't give them like anything. It just, I don't even think it gets them off the ground. It just puts something over them. All right, but with that, I think we're at a good point to slow it down here. Let's just take a look. We're at 23 people. Expert mode, 23 people. And mostly everybody's happy. We got our groups made out. We got our buildings laid out, that at least what we can get for now. Um, this leader actually kind of did his dirty on that with the labor age, but we'll deal with that soon enough. The problem is he sits the he's gonna die soon, so it's not that big of a deal. So all right. I think we've come to a pretty good spot. I think that we're pretty much set up for the future. So with that, this is Smirky the Gamer, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, like and subscribe.